Wednesday evening, June 28th, 2017. Hello everybody, it's John coming at you from the garage, and yeah, there's no paint on it yet. Do not be alarmed. We are making progress. Last weekend I intended to paint, realized I was nowhere near ready, and had no idea how long these torque boxes were going to take. They're in there now. They ain't ever coming out. Nice little welding mess there. Dave and I had fun, and thanks again, Dave, for your help in this section where I got everything fitted up, and then this piece was like half an inch too short. So I cut it. It allowed me to stretch it down, welded it down, and then had to put in a patch here. So it's not super straight. You can see it's kind of curved through here. But it is good and super strong, and I'm not worried about it one bit. And it's going to look good when it's all painted up nice. This one went in pretty easy. I had Dave's help on that upper one. This one was much less dramatic. You can see the boot print. But yeah, you know, I got some dents in my frame rail. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it one bit. So tonight I went through and I put some fiberglass on my welds, make sure they're nice and watertight. Up there, up here. I over-catalyzed the piss out of this first batch. It doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. It's adhering pretty good, but whew, that stuff dried quick. Other than that, everything is pretty much sanded and ready to go. I'm gonna, you know, every time I touch this thing, sand drops out of the frame rails. I did go in yesterday, took my vacuum cleaner and my air hose, and basically kind of like went up to the holes in the frame. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty clean in there. Basically kind of, whoops. Oh, yeah, now we can't focus. Focus. Oh, really? There we go. Basically stuck my vacuum cleaner in there and then like shot air from the other end. Tried to get as much sand out as I can. And I'm not going to get it all, but if I can get enough that it doesn't go shooting everywhere when I'm painting, then it's a big win. So yeah, I gotta sand down the fiberglass tomorrow, and then I gotta clean this garage, and then I should be ready for Saturday or Sunday paint day. Not sure what the family plans are yet, but this is my little homemade piece of steel, my little homemade Bondo pallet. I'm using Evercoat fiberglass short strand for the welds. I am using Eastwood 2-part epoxy. I got a gallon of that, and then I'm covering it with this Eastwood Extreme Chassis Black. This stuff makes me a little nervous because it's not a 2-part, it's a single stage, single part. There's no catalyst, so I don't know. I'm gonna find out. My gun here is DeVilbiss GTI. Comes pretty highly recommended. I got that used off Craigslist. It's got 1.4 tip. I wish it was a 1.5 or a 1.6, but we'll make do. So the plan is 2 coats of epoxy primer. We're going to start at the back. We're going to work all the way forward, and we're going to do up. And we're going to do bottom. The only thing I won't be able to get, well, unless I might try to get creative with some jack stands or something to try to get this front tip jig frame off so that I can paint the front of the core support, but we'll see how that goes. So 2 coats of epoxy primer over all that, and then I'm going to seam seal. And then I'm going to go over everything with the Extreme Chassis Black. I got 2 quarts of it, half gallon. So at least 1 good thick coat, hopefully 2 coats. So yeah, that's the plan. I might have to get a little more of this painting prep because this I think is my last can. I still have to clean everything, wax and degrease all of that, and that might be more than one can, I think. Maybe if I just go over it once, it'd be one can. Who knows? So yeah, got my mixing cups. I got my new respirator. I got strainers. I need to get myself a little coupler here for my quick connect. I got my suit and my hat and my mask, or my suit and my headscarf. And yeah, I got some clean filters for the motor guard. I think we're ready, guys. Ready as I'm gonna be anyway. You know, it's just like having kids. You never think you're ready until you just do it and you realize that you can do it and you're ready for it. So, all right. Hopefully next video will be a paint video. Cheers. Have a good week.